Hello team, it is time to get started. Super excited for this workout today. We have a total body, one with dumbbells and strength and one more body weight and conditioning. So for your equipment, I will be using a stopper. There'll be modifications if you don't have equipment. I'm going to be using a ball, a band, and a hip band, okay? So an exercise band and a hip band. Oh, and you need a towel for slamming in case I didn't say that. We're gonna get warmed up here. Grab a variety of dumbbells. We're gonna need them all. We're gonna go ahead and march and get those big arm circles going here, up and around. Nice work. We're not gonna do real high intensity here to warm up because that's coming if you're doing part two. This is a pick your pace, part one, part two. So this is an hour long roughly. You can choose to do just the first half and the second half tomorrow or in a day or two. All right, or you can do the full thing with me. So we're just gonna warm up gently here. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're gonna twist and touch, twist and touch. If there is any jumping in here and jumping's not for you, I will make sure to have a modification as well, because I know not all of us have those joints that just loves to be pounded on, okay? I get it, I get it. Back and forth. Woo. Good, reach down, touch those toes. We're going to the floor next, team. 3, 2, and 1. Quickly lay down. I want you to cross that right ankle over that left knee, and we're gonna bridge up through that left foot. There you go, left hip. Cross the heel in, lift the toes if you'd like. Keep that knee open here. Love this one. We get a little activation going on the glute. We get a little opening up in the hip flexors here, and a little stretch in the hip. It's all there. It feels real good. There you go. Exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Switch to the other side. Here we go. Lift and lower. Same thing, lift and lower. There you go. Feeling all the things in the hips right now. And that glute. The glutes. And there you go. Three, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bird dog. Go to your hands and knees for me. Let's reach with that left arm and right leg. Extend fully, wall to wall, back down. Other side, lift and lower. Actually, let's do this. Let's go crunch on that left side. Left arm out, right leg up, and we're gonna crunch. Just cross it over for me. Let's do a few of these. Trying to find that balance, getting a little core work in here as well. Really reach though and extend. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch to the other side. Same thing. Extend that right arm, left arm. All right, bring it across the body and out. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. There you go. Ooh, that feels good. Find your balance, squeeze. All right, a lot of times when we lose balance, we just kind of sloppy, do things sloppy and just get through it. I don't want you to do that. I want you to stick it here. Find your balance. Slow down, all right? Control. 3, 2, and 1. All right, it's gonna take us into our first circuit today with 4 exercises. We're gonna move through those. I'm gonna grab 30s for this first one. We'll see how it goes. They're 40-second intervals, so you can grab some good weight here and probably push through for that. We'll have 3 sets today, all right? And then we'll move into some arms because we're gonna use our legs too a lot in that second half. All right, let's lay down. 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell chest press, team. Count your reps if you'd like on this first one. I'd like you to hit somewhere between 8 to 12. So if you don't have heavier weight there, you may have to hit that 12 to get to that point. You may have to grab some heavier weight. But anyways, at the end of this interval, you should feel like it's pretty sticky. But the last few reps were tough. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice work. We have a row to stand. All right, so make a note on how that felt. I'm gonna go up on 35s next time. I feel pretty strong today. No, feeling a little rested. All right, not on this row though. I'm gonna take 20s to start. row to stand. Here we go. Talk to me here. We're gonna go row, release to stand, okay? Back down. Row, release, stand, and then I usually say reset. Row, release, stand, reset. All right, give it a little pause with that row. Kind of pull back towards the lower rib cage or those hips on that row. I love this. I want you to squeeze on that upper back. I want you to squeeze your bottom to stand. Good. Squeeze that upper back. Squeeze that bottom to stand. 3, 2, and 1. We have a step up with alternating press. I think I'm gonna hold on to these weights today. This is a tough one. Make sure you look at my modifications. All right, both weights are at your shoulders. Front squat position here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go left leg up with that left arm press. Right leg comes down and then left, okay? Right leg up, right arm press. Left foot down, right foot down. Left press, right foot down, left down. Right press, left foot down, right foot. There we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I hope you're getting that. If you're like, Tatum, no, that's too much to think about, just step up and down, but that's the correct way to do it. Just trying to help you there. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. We have a lateral step squat with the band. Find your hip band, put it on quickly, pause me if it takes you some time. Just pause, that's the beauty about doing this video. Ooh, we're gonna take a weight here. I'm gonna start at 30 and work up to 35. 3, 2, and 1. Step left, together, step left, together. Then we're gonna step right, together, step right, together. Good, on these squats with that band, and you call me out, but you want to try to keep those knees steady. So as I squat and come out of it, I want to see if I can keep those knees over the second and third toes. I'm not going valgus, that my knees are not caving in, that I'm able to steady them there. It takes a bit of slowing down and focusing. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna take this back one more just to make it even Steven there. Woo! There we go, weights down, bands off. We're going back to that chest press. Back to your chest press. I'm gonna go with 35s this time. Those were our 4 exercises. 3, 2, and 1. Chest press team. Oh boy, come on. Maybe I jumped the gun on that. I don't know if I feel that warm yet. Woo, we got it. Here we go. Ooh, come on, squeak one more out. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, rest. All right, team. Because we're moving quick, I'm gonna leave my weights right here and come back to them so I don't have to move around too much. All right, we have that row to stand. I'm gonna go up to 25 now. I encourage you to keep adding or keep grabbing heavier weight where you can. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Bend over, row, release, and stand. Good. Row, release, stand. Reset, row, release, stand. Good. You want to make sure you have control of that weight, that we're able to give it a little pause there and release to stand. Pull, and then squeeze to stand, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. Nice work. Moving on to that step up, right, with that alternating press here. All right. Just don't worry about your feet too much, but it is a left, right, left, left up, right down, left down. Do your best. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And I'm stepping up and pressing ipsilateral. That means the leg that's coming up is the arm I'm pressing. So when I step up my left side, I'm gonna press with that left arm. It's not wrong to do it the other way. Woo, you'll feel more balanced if you do it the other way. But in terms of coordination, I would say this is easiest to get my feet going and my shoulders. Keep them coming. It should be sticky. Overhead there should start to get a little bit tougher. I'm gonna try to get 2 more in here. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, if you have lighter weight there, maybe you do both of them at the same time, okay? Let's put that band on. This is going by quick. Lateral step squat. This is the turn that I'm gonna take one of my 35s. 3, 2, and 1. Let's step right for 2. So 1, 2, good. Now let's step left. 1, 2. Here we go. Woo! Remember those knees, remember those knees. Feel that band. So you're in, you're out when you squat, all right? You wanna be out. So you're gonna step and then squat. Good. Step, then squat. We got it. 10 more seconds here, team. Keep them coming. Woo! I'm gonna go back here to get that other side. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, team. All right, we're moving fast. Pants off. I'm sorry. Bands off. That's what it feels like. All right, back to the floor. We're getting there. It's fast. We're moving. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Press it out. Make sure we're breathing. Don't hold your breath the whole time. Holding your breath can cause your blood pressure to spike. All right, so inhale and exhale. Give me one more. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, okay. We'll leave one weight there because we'll be using it later. Row to stand, team. Going back for those 25s. You want to make sure you can pull those shoulders back, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row, release to stand. Reset, row, release to stand. Reset, good. That's it. Keep that neck and head in line here, okay? So I'm kind of looking out in front. Everything's nice and fairly straight. We have our neutral spine, and those are all different. But I'm not looking out here at you, okay? Here we go, 8 seconds. I'm gonna try to get a couple more in real quick. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, we have that press overhead with that marching step up, team. We're right at it. Whew, you got this. We're moving to arms once we get these next 2 exercises done. Oh, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Step press. Good, step press. If you have any questions about equipment that I use, let me know if you're wanting to build up your gym a little bit, okay? Your at-home gym. You can get by quite a bit with that as long as you have some good weights that challenge you, but it does add some good variety and challenge to the legs. Now I have a stepper here too. Instead of using the box, I sometimes use my stepper. 3, 2, I'm gonna get one more in to even it out here. And 1, good work. All right, moving on. Woo-wee. Back to those lateral step. Find your band. Pause, always pause if you need a little extra time, I apologize. We're moving quick. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Step right, squat, step right, squat. Good. Step left, squat, step left. Good. So those legs are wide when we step to squat. Woo, there you go. Knees, trying to keep them over the second, third toes the whole way down and the whole way up. Sometimes we're very good at going down, and then when we go to stand up, we kind of just let it go. And then those knees cave in. Here we go. Woo, we have 5 seconds. I'm going back left twice. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay. We made it through that first section, circuit. Nice work, team. Moving on. We're going into arms. So you're gonna think 5, 8s, 10s, mostly in weights here. I think I have a band as well, though. We are gonna use our ball, but you can do it from the floor. Woo-wee. So grab a ball, we have a band, pull apart. Let me slide this out of our way. All right, let's go, team. 3, 2, and 1. I caught it a little late there, but that's all right. We're gonna do a back extension with a pull apart. That pull apart needs to be a little sticky once you get it to your chest. Wrap around the ball, extend. Roll the navel in and up. There you go. Everything is 40 seconds again. We're only going 2 sets here. 2 sets on this today. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're coming back to the ball. Grab some weight. I'm going to go with 5s. Not too heavy here on these kickbacks, okay? 5 or 8s, I want you to get full extension at the elbow. We're gonna stay on the ball for some balance. I'll come this way. There we go, elbows are up. 3, 2, and 1, kick it back. If you're unable to get to full extension and maybe you're only doing these halvesies, it's too heavy. If you're like, but Tatum, I'm only using 2 or 3s, then just squeeze here. Squeeze without the weights, you're gonna feel it. I want you to get full extension. I want you to pause and squeeze back there. Come to 90. Try not to move and slide that upper arm. Just moving from the elbow to the fingertips. Notice my head is in line again, working that neck strength. I'm not just letting it go here. All right, need time to work posture, work it. And time, nice work. Front arm raise to lateral arm raise. All right, I'm gonna go with 8. 8 is great, we'll try. All right, sorry, my nose is running here. Let's move these out of the way before I trip over them. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Forward to lateral, control, up and down, team, up and down. All right, nice and control. I'm not gonna drop them. No, I'm gonna lift and lower because that's where the strength is at. If I wanted to swing them, we'd add a hinge and go a little heavier. So make sure you have control. And we're just going about shoulder height today. It's not nighttime yet. Maybe it is where you are. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, we're going to our curls. I'm just gonna build my equipment over here. All right, curls, whew. Reciprocal, they're moving at the same time. They're moving all the time. So I'm gonna take 10s today, okay? 10s, you can take more if you need it. 3, 2, and 1, here we go. So they're crossing down the middle. Remember we did this overhead, I believe? They're crossing. Both are working at the same time. So it's not necessarily a single, all right, where we just do one at a time. They're both moving, one eccentrically, one concentric, coming up and down. There you go, crossing in the middle. That's it. Keep those wrists neutral. Keep pumping. Oh, feel the pump. Feel the burn with 8 seconds to go. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Rest. Not much rest. 20 seconds here. All right, we're back to that ball. We want those weights close by for those kickbacks. Notice I'm putting my feet up against the back here. You could do that, a wall, to help you out. I'm gonna go here so you can see. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna start rounding over the ball, flexing, and then extending. 1. So put your feet, if you find that you're rolling off, a bigger ball and a more full ball might have you rolling around, put your feet against the wall or your box or something there. Make sure that you grab your band close enough to feel some stickiness as you get to your chest, okay? The wider you grab it, the easier it is. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, kickbacks on the ball. I'm gonna grab my weights here. Again, watch your weights. Make sure that we're not sliding here. All right, we're gonna hold that 90 and kick full extension at the elbow. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. I think my allergies are kicking in. We have a garage door open today. My husband's mowing. I think they're just all aggravated. It's that time of year. It is here. There we go. Kick, squeeze, extend. Ooh, there you go. Oh. 15 more seconds, team. You got it. It's our last round. It's only 2 rounds. So let's get those reps in today. 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly. All right, feeling it. Front to lateral arm raises. All right, I'm gonna start cleaning up as we go a little bit here in my space. I always feel like Mr. Rogers on here a little bit. Like on his show. Don't ask. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Front arm raise. Thumbs up. Notice my thumbs are up. I love having thumbs up, especially on that lateral arm raise, because I feel like it pulls our shoulders back. A lot of times we spend our time here anyways. So I like to take those thumbs up. It pulls my shoulders back. Feels good for some of that postural work. Oh, there you go. Nice work, team. Keep it up. We're almost there. And we're moving on to part 2. If you're staying with me today, you don't have to. You can check out. Just make sure you jump forward to the stretches. 3, 2, and 1. All right, moving on to those curls. Last one here. You can grab water. Pause me if you want. Even take a minute or 2. Hit play and get ready for the second part. Or move on to the stretch. And I'll see you tomorrow with that second part or a couple days later. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Reciprocal. So each one moving again. Down the middle. There's no rest. There's no rest. They're each doing their thing. Here you go. I'm keeping a small bend in that elbow, if you can see, to keep that tension on the bicep the whole time. I have a client that pedals her knees as she goes, and it feels like it really helps. All right, 13 seconds here. I kind of want to pedal my knees with my arms today. 10. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee! All right, that's our rest. That concludes part 1. We're going into part 2 if you're staying with me. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. This is going to be more strength. We have abs, we have body weight, upper body, we have cardio conditioning. So a little bit of everything. This is a great travel 30 minutes that we're gonna do together. All right, we're gonna go in 8 seconds here. We have our towel slams first, so grab that towel. Pause me if you need more rest and then come back. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, towel slams. Just bring it up and down. You can hop up onto those toes. Just come up onto the toes and down. You can give it a little jump if you want. Don't feel like you have to. It's your time. I do want you. Oh my goodness, guess what? I didn't start my watch during all this. How awful. Keep going. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed. I know I shouldn't be. You can go rainbows up and over if you want. Have fun with it. Get angry with it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have 20 seconds here. we're going to the floor for those butterfly sit-ups. I try to do an exercise that gets our heart rate up, an exercise that helps bring us down, okay? Some of us will come down quicker if we've been doing this longer than others. Butterfly sit-up here, team. 3, 2, and 1, all the way up and down. There are 10 exercises so you can get your head right. 10 exercises, 30 seconds each. I believe I gave us 20 seconds of rest in between. You're allowed to take more. You're also allowed to work 20-second intervals versus the 30 if we need to. Modify. I have 3 rounds coming up for those who are just showing up for this workout. If you did the first part, you might choose to just do 1 to 2 rounds of this. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Lateral lunge. No weight here, just body weight. Going side to side. I'm gonna try to touch down, get a nice deep lunge up to you here. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the right, to the left. Good. Up and over. 30 seconds. If you want to do a little jump, you can. We do have skaters next, so you may want to just take this into that lateral lunge. Nice, deep lunge on those muscles. Halfway. Good. That's it. Keep them coming. If you can't go deep, that's okay. Just do a range that you can do. As you practice, that range will get deeper and deeper. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. We have skaters. We're gonna skate next, okay? Remember, you don't have to jump on these. You can just step, wide step. All right, we can even touch down and make it tougher, or we can leap. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Side to side. If you want to touch, that makes it a little harder. I'm gonna stay high so I can maybe move a little quicker. So I'm gonna work on a little bit more speed. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going into hand release push-ups, okay? You can go incline, find something that works for you. Heart rate's up. We're gonna try to bring it down, coming to the floor. For some of us, it's gonna stick a little bit more than others. That's okay. Maybe only do so many seconds on these higher intervals, 20 instead of 30. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And release. All right, so bring that chest. Even if you're at your knees, release those hands. I want you pushing all the way through. Especially if we're new to push-ups. A lot of times we don't get that full push in the chest and range on the shoulders because we're doing this. All right, we'll never get there. Push all the way through, even if it's from your knees or from an incline today. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Jumping jacks are coming up. You can keep it low or bring it high with me, okay? Depends on where that heart rate is. Check it out if you can look at it. I want you to be speaking breathlessly to me. If you can get it in that range on some of these pretty high, that's okay. But we should be able to get it back down. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Up and over. Give it a clap if you want. Here you go, a little jumping. Just take it low. If you need to, just move fast. Keep them coming. It's all good. We're all here together. You're doing it. No worries, no judgment. All right, you do you. Modify. Find your challenge there. Everybody's challenge is different. Even if you're seasoned or unseasoned. Depends on a lot of things. Fuel, sleep, you name it. Stress. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Forward and back on these with a touchdown. All right, you got this. Here we go. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, well, I did 2 highs here, huh? Jumping jacks with the sumo jump. I'm sorry. A little high. You could just go squatting. If that heart rate's too high, just squat and tap instead of jump. Forward, back, forward, back. Three, 2, and 1. Nice work. Now we'll try to bring it down. We're coming to the floor. I have a couple variations on this too. We can go singles and cross here. All right, that's one. And look at my window for the other. Here you go, 3, 2, and 1. Star crunch. Either coming high or staying low, okay? You could stay low or come up on that tailbone. You gotta be able to draw in, get the abs engaged to protect that lower back as we come up on that tailbone. If you have any lower back issues or disc issues, this may not be for you. You may need to stay low. Kick out higher instead of low to make it also easier to modify. Time, good job. High knees. Whenever I do intense workouts or cardio conditioning, I like that high knee, okay? Instead of thinking about leaning back and bringing the foot up in front, think about bringing the feet, the heels, right up under the body, okay? Still lifting there. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And you can march. You can march. Here you go. Lift, lift, lift. Heels right up under the body. Here you go. You got it. We're halfway. We're halfway here. We have one plank hold, and we're going to go 2 more times through this. If you stayed with me on that first part, you're heading into the second. Don't feel like you need 3 rounds. 3, 2, and 1. You can modify this, right? You could go do that first one and just do 1 to 2 sets of this. That will make a good workout, okay? If you're just showing up for this part, I say hit 2 to 3, okay? Here you go, plank, low plank at your forearms. It's only 30 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. But let's do a little work here while we're letting that heart rate come down. So elbows under shoulders, and I want you to draw the chin back into a double chin. I want you to round out the shoulders, like push away. All right, push your shoulder blades away. Draw the navel and the ribs in and hold. Now find your breath. I'm breathing heavy. Let's breathe in and out. Keep that position nice and tight here. Nice and rigid. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. We have 1 minute of rest here. I did give us some time. Grab a sip of water, team. You are doing awesome. You are rocking this. All right, so that heart rate might be elevating with each round. You'll see it go up the more we work, unless you're really conditioned, okay? It might take longer to get that heart rate down, all right? So it's okay to just maybe work 20 seconds of some of the higher intensities. So like your push-ups, your lunges, I would stick to butterfly sit-ups, but maybe the towel slams, things that's really revving up that heart, go with 20 seconds. We have 20 seconds to go. We are going to start with that slam. I love slams. My sister and I were talking about meditation for therapy, and I said, yeah, that's good too. But you know what I like? A sledgehammer on a tire, throwing a ball against the wall, slamming a towel. It's therapeutic as well, so I hope you have fun with this. Put your stress on the floor. Let's slam it out. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Slam it out. It's not as fun as a ball or something a little heavier, which I have here at the house, but it's can do. I have sand bells as well. I'm going to go with a rainbow, so I'm going to slam it up and over, up and over. Get a little twist if it feels good to you. And you don't even have to jump. You can just lift up and down onto those toes. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, team. You didn't know slamming a towel could do that to that heart, huh? Butterfly sit-ups are next. Let's come down, grab our breath here. Feet are together, knees out. Use your arms. Here we go. You can make it a crunch. 3, 2, and 1. And we're up and down. Here, I want you to focus on breathing. Try to get that heart rate down through good intentional breath in and out through the nose and mouth. Eight seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, lateral lunges next, okay? I'm gonna stay low with it with my lateral lunge, or maybe not. I might actually bring it up. If you want, you can bring it up into that hop. back and forth, or we stay low. We have skaters next, so just know the heart rate's gonna stay elevated a little longer. 3, 2, and 1. Let's start with that lateral lunge. You get movement first. There you go. And if you want, just a little hop in there. It's still a lunge. It's still side to side. We're just adding a little bit of intensity with that hop. There we go, halfway. Over halfway, we have 10 seconds. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, skaters, okay, remember to step it out or hop, leap, whatever works for you. All right, you do you, stay safe. Challenge yourself, but stay safe. But also don't be scared to try something new, okay? 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Let's tap first. We're just touching and stepping wide with that touch and that reach behind, almost like a curtsy. Feels so good on those hips as well. If you're there, we're gonna go side to side. I'm gonna leap, and I'm gonna actually touch down. Woo, side to side. You can make it your own. Stay high if you want. Stay high, all right? So many options. No reason to stop. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hand release push-ups. Now, again, you can use a wall. You could go to the wall here at an incline. I prefer an incline a lot of times than the knees because you have so much more core working for you, which is part of your push-up. That's why we get stuck on not getting to a full push-up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, team. Again. All right, that heart rate might be going up. It may not be coming down as quick as you want. Find your breath. If it's really, really high and it's getting in the way of your push-ups, pause me, take a breather, and get back to it. Get some good push-ups in for me today. We're all at a different place in our fitness journey, right? Woo! 3, 2, and 1. All right, jumping jacks are next. Reach overhead. Woo. Grab a sip of water if you'd like. We're getting there too. Hope you're starting to feel the endorphins. You're feeling pretty good here. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks. Arms up all the way. You can tap. All right, but bring those arms up high. Give it a clap. Come on. Let's clap. Let's go. All right. I won't annoy you with my clap, but I want you clapping over there. 15 seconds. Let's pick up those jumping jacks a little bit faster and a little bit faster. Here you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we have those little frog jumps. You could stay low, step forward, step back. Oh, all right, allergies are something today. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Forward, touch, back, touch. You can do 2 hands. You can do 1 hand. We're moving, team. We're moving. Halfway. Three, 2, and 1. Woo. March it in place if you want. Tap it out. We're down the floor for those star V-ups. All right. Woo. Remember, take it singles or take it doubles. Stay low or come high with me. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. 30 seconds of work. Arms up overhead. Sometimes we kind of bring them here. I want you to reach back. Make a V with your arms. Keep those legs low for added work. Higher to protect that back. Whatever works for you today. Blow out. Draw the ribs down. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right. High knees or march. Love it or hate it, we've got this today. All right, round 2 is up with 2 more exercises. This and a plank. You're doing awesome. Awesome. All right, may not feel awesome, but think you're challenging yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Every time you get uncomfortable, you're increasing your chances of handling everyday stress, okay? Think about that. Stress is real. Our stress is real. I don't know about you, but everyday stress. All right, this here is stress. We're learning to handle it out there by challenging ourselves in here. All right, it's a good reason to do it. Not only that, but every time we come in here to work out, it feels a little bit easier because we gotta lift. I'm talking too much because we're challenging ourselves. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're gonna go down to that plank. If you wanna get started now, you can. Make it a 45-second plank. If you wanna wait for my cue, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get into it here. I want you to tuck that chin back when you get there. And we're heading into it here, team. And 3, 2, and 1. Draw the ribs in and the navel. Tuck that chin back. Not down, but back for a double chin. Hold it there. Work that neck strength, okay? Something you can do in the car as well, so we don't have that forward head that we get from everyday life these days. All right, draw in. Squeeze the thighs. Squeeze the bottom. Make yourself rigid. Push your shoulder blades away. Woo, we got it. Hold it. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, team. That's 2 down. We have 1 more. If you need more of a pause in this 1 minute, you can take up to 2 minutes, maybe 3, and then get back through it for me, okay? But we're heading on. You can pause and play when you're ready. All right. Whew, that water has never tasted so good. I'm so glad I remembered it today. All right. Back to the beginning here in 30 seconds. How many of you have been doing your squats after your meals? Huh? Please remember to comment. I want to know. How many are doing squats after your meals? 30 squats. Try it out. Or 10 squats on the hour if you have a desk job. Give it a try for 1 month. Be consistent and see what happens. I want to hear back from you. If you're enjoying this workout, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment. It is what keeps us going, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Grab those towels. Let's get angry. All right, whatever is bothering you today, let it go right here. I don't know what it might be. Maybe you have a ton of laundry to do. Your kids didn't do something, didn't clean up their room when you asked them to. No. I don't know, maybe it's work. Maybe a boss got to you today. I'm gonna go 3-way here. Side, center, side. Look how you can mix it up and have fun there. I don't know about fun, but I call it fun. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Take it out, leave it there, it's gone. It's like popping that bubble, whatever, it's gone. It might just be anything, let it go. All right, butterfly sit-ups, coming down, team. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! That exhale is when you come up, drawing in at the navel. You don't have to draw it to your spine, just slightly draw in. Ooh. Push the ribs out. Halfway. Three, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, lateral lunge, lateral lunge. Whew, this is number 3 of 10. Hang in there. Oh, all right. What else can we talk about here? I feel a little lost for words today, which is not usual for me. Here we go. Lateral lunge. 3, 2, and 1. Side to side. Let's just start with touching down. And then as you get that, you can kind of kick that foot over just like that. Side to side. Little hop. And I'm going to go a little quick. Try to rev up that heart rate. This is our last round. I don't want you to get uncomfortable. 10 seconds. Here you go. Come on, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Skate, we're gonna skate. Oh. Keep modifying these, okay? Step it out. Jump or leap, whatever it is, all right? You're working, you're doing it. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna start with a touch. Oop, touch and step, touch and step. And now I'm gonna give it a long leap as far as I can go here. We can work on sticking and balancing as well, side to side versus bring that back foot down or with a touch. That's really good work too. Stop, stick, stop, stick. Woo, just showing you some different ways to have fun and play today. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. This is your playground, huh? Can be, if you think of it, if you can get your mindset on it. We used to jump rope when we were kids, play on the monkey bars, you know, chase each other. We're doing it here. This is grown-up style. 3, 2, and 1. Hand release push-ups. Here we go. Push away. If you're at the ground doing this, I want you to make sure that those hips are off the floor slightly in the legs, the thighs. All right, if you can do a full one, I want you there. Some of us will have to kind of use our hips and our thighs. But if you're feeling your lower back, that means you're pushing up too much and leaving that bottom half behind. So find that incline. Countertop, a bench, a stepper, a couch. 3, 2, and 1. All right, jumpy jacks are next, team. Woohoo! Feeling good. I had a client today, we discussed he can walk 2 hours. 2 hours, just fine. Like it's nothing. So we have him doing some of these like this to get the heart rate up every once in a while. 3, 2, and 1. It's something you can do too. So I know it's uncomfortable, and maybe you just got that walk down, it feels good. I don't think you should give it up. But if you want to save time, do a little high intensity a couple times a week. You don't have to go as far to burn as many calories or to challenge yourself, okay? I know after 2 hours you start to feel like, okay, maybe that last half an hour starts to feel like work. But here, we can work hard for a half an hour and get you in and out. 3, 2, and 1. It's good work. You want to do things that get you uncomfortable. So, or if you like that walk, maybe outside, hit those hills. Walk up and down those hills for a few times, okay? All right, we're jumping again, all right? You don't have to jump though. Just stay low and touch down. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Woo. This is exercise 7. Finish here, 3 more to go. Seven seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Did anybody feel themselves slow down there? I know I did. All right, now we'll take it to the ground. Hopefully we can breathe a little easier here. We're still working, but not as with that high intensity. All right, team, give me a star. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. You got it. Exercise 8. We're in the home stretch. I can hear everybody cheering for us now. Three, 2, and 1. All right. Oh. High knees, high knees. Grab a sip of water, it's coming quick. 13 seconds, team. If you need a breather, you could take it, but we just have 2 to push through, so try to stay right here with me. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Pull those heels up. Knees up, here you go. Move those arms. If you're marching, big exaggerated movements, big arm movements, high knees, pick them up. Last time here, 15 to go. Woo! Come on, and move. Move around in your space. Turn and face me, and then turn to a side. Have some fun with it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Last one here, a plank. If you're ready, dive into it. Spend a little extra time here. If not, wait for it. I'll cue you in, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and grab that plank here. Woo! Push the shoulder blades away. Pull that chin back. 3, 2, and 1. Last 30 seconds of work before we stretch. You have rocked this workout. You did it. That second one might have dragged a little bit. It's kind of like a long, like a half marathon. When you get to mile 8 or 9, you're like, oh, will this ever end? And then all of a sudden it speeds back up again. Push away at the shoulders, tuck the chin, double chin. Draw the navel in and up. Hold, you're rigid. You're strong. Woo! And time, good. All right. I'm not sure, my timer's counting down for our rest. I must have missed that or didn't hear it, and I apologize. All right, good work, team. We're at the floor. We might as well stay here for a stretch today. Well, what do you say? Let's bring that right leg over the left. I want you to sit tall. Give yourself a hug for doing such a good job today. All right, and let's look over that leg. If you want, you can put this hand down, sit tall, and rotate even further for a deeper stretch here. And a little twist. Breathe. All right. I feel good. I hope you feel better too. Even if you're feeling a little taxed or your tank is empty, I hope you felt challenged. As you know that you can do it, okay? You can do this. And it's okay to modify. Let's go ahead and grab that other leg and sit tall. I just told somebody else today, you know, it's all about progression. So it's okay to regress, like to step back. Do what you can now. You start doing that, it'll get easier and you're able to do a little bit more at a time. That's okay. It's the best way to go. All right, that way you can enjoy it a little bit more, right? All right, let's give it a twist. Woo, come out of that. That feels good. Let's get the calves, okay? We don't do that a lot, but we did jump some, bounced a little bit. So there are a lot of different ways to stretch them. We're just gonna go into down dog, which is also nice because it stretches out those lats too and helps that thoracic spine a little bit. But I want you to tuck your toes here. We're on our hands and knees. And then we're gonna push our hips up and back here. You're trying to get your heels down. For some of us, that may not happen. Go ahead and just do one, pedal it out. 1 foot at a time here. Try to look back at your belly button. There you go. Keep the shoulders out of your ears. Just stretching out those calves if it feels good. You can stop pedaling if you can get those heels down. And just push back and let those calves stretch a little bit. Good. Step it backward and come down nice and easy to the floor. We're gonna bring our forearms to the floor. We're gonna push up into a little cobra here. We can look right and look left if that feels good. Push up a little bit more, but kind of push your legs into the floor. Squeeze your glutes, stay out of that lower back. And back down. Good. Let's go ahead and bring those arms out. All right, like a T. I'll go towards you so you can see what I'm doing here. And we're just gonna bring that leg behind and roll into that shoulder and chest for a little stretch. This hand can come up in the air if it feels good or stay down by your side. A little stretch in the chest there. I like to use this to warm up. It's also great for a cool down. Good, we're gonna come to the other side. Same thing, make sure you're in that T, that arm's out wide. Come back to the center. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg out to the side here, okay? And we're gonna lean back here till you start to feel that stretch on the inner thigh, so kind of play with it. And then I want you to bring your left arm, leave your left arm out in front, right arm back, and just lay down here with the chest to floor. Feel the stretch in the lat under that left armpit and that inner thigh and leg of the right. Hold and breathe. We're gonna give it a little side bend now. Keep that leg extended. Left arm down, We're gonna come up and over. Look up here. You might have to be up on your fingertips or down, but keep those hips forward. Reach. Breathe. All right, other side, team. Let's bring that left leg out. Right arm out. Sit the hips back. Try to find that stretch on the inner thigh and under the armpit there for the lat. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes. Now, with that left leg kicked out, we're gonna bring that right arm down by our side, reach up and over. Try to keep the hips forward and not bent back so you feel that stretch. There you go. Look up or look down or at me with a big smile if you're looking at me. You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, I keep moving. Ooh, let's come out of that. Let's lay down on our stomachs again. We're gonna grab either the tab on the back of your shoe, your ankle, or your shoelaces, and we're gonna pull in for a little stretch here on the quad. All right, stay low if you need to. If you need more of a stretch, come up a little bit, push away from the floor. There we go. It could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive. It will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life. You need a little me in your life. I want to see the sea in your eyes. You need to be free. All right, let's switch to the other side. Grab those shoelaces or the back of the heel. Pull in. Press away to get a deeper stretch. Come to the floor to reach there. Got a little chipmunk out here I'm watching, and I think he wants to come in. He has run in here before. But he's staring me down. Oh, there he goes. Nope. There we go. Just breathe. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Let's get our hip flexors. When's the last time I had you do hip flexors? Let's push up. Half kneeling position here. All right, we're going to tuck the pelvis a bit, okay? So we don't want to be arched here anteriorly, like tilted here, that anterior tilt. I want you to tuck the tailbone here. You'll feel that stretch already. And then with that, you can slide forward for a deeper stretch. Just go where you can. We're just gonna hold it here and breathe into this front hip and let that go. All right, with that left knee up, we're gonna take our right arm up and towards that left knee, up and over. And then we're gonna come forward and back with it a little bit. Not too far, not too fast. Just lift your arm. Keep that tilt, that tuck here. Not a tilt, but a tuck. And come back and forth. Good. Let's go to the other side. Ooh, there we go. Tuck. Pull that tailbone under, think bad dog. And we're gonna slide forward till you feel that stretch. Ooh, this side's tighter. May not take as much on this side. Get a little massage if you need to. Hold it there. We're gonna reach up and over that right knee now. Nice side bend here. A longer stretching session. This has everything today. I think this is a pretty good full workout for you. Whether you split it up or keep it together. Right, now we're gonna slide it up as we go forward, keeping that tuck and back down. Forward reach and back down. Forward reach, back down. Give me two more. There's one, and one more. Two. All right, that's it today. Right on time. My timer just ended. That was awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this as much and that you're enjoying this Pick Your Pace. I love it because it gives you a chance to keep practicing through the week. You could take it into 2 weeks of practice. You could split it up. You can take a longer session when you have the time. It's all up to you, folks. Let me know what you think. Please, please, again, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you are there. It helps us so much. You don't know how much that helps it and how much I appreciate hearing from you. I will see you next time. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.
Lately I've been staring at the dark. Turn my inner demons into art. Struggle with the pain inside my heart. Wish I didn't care about what they say. What you want to say, what you want to say, what you want to say, what you want. Say what you want to say, 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 what you want no one. Say what you want to say, what you want to